Let's go. So, um, well, I'm streaming, and there's no music. Yeah, there's the music now. Um, so the plan right now is going to do this little thingy really fast, and then the main attack and the simple shoot. So this little thingy is going to be quite easy to do, actually. You see, I just call spawn information level, and what I'm going to do is just a method. Let's go. Mm, Spawn pool. Okay. And just going to be a while through. Await. Await devil. Next turn, I think. And let's just add maybe private float pool delta time. Let's put 0.2. F. It's not supposed to be big, you know. Mm, what the fuck? Now you happy? Okay. And let's just add private list. And let's make a class. Information data, and I guess value like that. Okay, so cool. And we're just going to have a list of information data, info, pooled infos, and we actually need an object pool, private object pool, object pool. Type information level. Okay. And what the fuck? get. This is great. And so right there. So when I'm spawning, what I'm just going to do is let's just information get init. Var info data equals for data.init. Let's change that for value, and let's pull info add. Okay, and then this part is going to be right there, and I don't think I'm going to use a list. Actually, I'm going to use a stack, a queue. Yeah, like that. Queue. And it's not going to be add, it's going to be enqueue. Okay, and if full count equals 0, continue. Dequeue. I'm going to get a label, and I'm going to display based on info data. So those two, well, let's do something like that. It doesn't want to change the name anymore for some reason. It should change nothing, but just is going to be this little thingy, and I should definitely make that a serialized field. And yeah. Okay, this is clearly a random value. I just want to test that, and then we'll take a look at the one thing that interests me, which is the which is the VFX, spawning those VFX. That looks, it actually looks okay for something I made in 1 hour. Okay. So I just want, before I leave this scene, to go in my prefab folder, and add the main slash and the hit that goes with it, and then I can leave basically boot scene. And I'm going to modify a bit the way the attack is working. Cause I want it to spawn like it's the player that's shooting it, and well, like a base kind of automated attack, and I guess I add some other. Like for now, the goal is to make one attack and then to polish a bit the game. If I manage to make more, I'll make more. Anyway. Let's see, shooting in the right direction. Because right now this is the VFX. You see, it's just a little thing, but actually it makes stuff way more clearer in what's the heck actually you see happening. Yeah, that's great. So okay. So let's make another done list. I wanna delete them once a week, so we know what we managed to do during the week. Okay, main attack. Best practice. I'm laughing a lot. Okay, sometime. This spoon is always changing. So the VFX, in terms of what the fuck is on this VFX? The slash, this one, which is the base thing. What is it, this hierarchy? Okay, so this is the hierarchy, and the main thing was how do we spawn the actual graphics, you know? I think I know. So the main slash, I'm going to add this right there, and I'm going to remove this network VFX control, which makes no actual sense. It actually does. You'll see why. So this dies, of course, and the move projectile is going to be on top of this thing. What's going to be, so everything about damages and stuff is on this main layer, and then yeah, okay. Thank God. Can't I change the size without pisses me off already. Okay. X-axis. Let's change the radius so it fits. Let's put it like that. Let's put that okay. And for this 3. Okay. Okay. And then we're not going to play mix and match like I wanted. So, and then this um, network. Yo! Hey, how are you? So I'm trying to think about how to spawn VFX in the game, and well, um, and keeping this synchronized between players, so you see the VFX of the other players. But I kind of think that's a bad idea. But I want to try anyway, um, cause of wait. Yeah, it's in the right direction. Because of research and development. Um, and I really feel like the VFX that's used right there, this one should be opaque. It's a bit, you know, dark, but at least too dark maybe. Don't know. Don't know. That's another kind of effect. Nah, it doesn't change anything. Like right now, it's the same. Like if I could just have one VFX or the whole VFX. But let's keep that this way for now. 'Cause I like how it looks actually. Um, so, um, but I'm thinking, yeah. So the main slash, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So let's fuck this script. Like, deletion. Compile now. And I'm just going to modify the major and you're going to see it's going to be magic. Remove. Remove. Main slash. Delete. Okay. The major is right there. So I'm going into the major. Doesn't know what this is, but I'm going to use network object and just spawn it main VFX. And the second one, I'm going to feed it like that, which is going to be private. Game object and hit VFX. I'm really excited. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I received the ability data right there. So what I'm going to do is the hit VFX is going to be the ability data dot hit VFX. And now this is a mono behavior. And what it's going to do immediately is here spawn the spawn the main VFX basically. Main VFX dot spawn. Yes. And when I delete it right there, I'm going to do main vfx.despawn. Okay, and at some point, like right there, I was spawning the hit VFX like that. Instantiate, let's go, and then hit VFX dot get components and network objects spawn. Okay, and now um, disable after time. Uh, we are going to try it. Not too much hesitation. This morning I made a nice krita to show what I wanted. And honestly, looks bad. Looks really bad. Too many projects opened. Oh shit. Right there. Okay. Compiling. Now, so the main slash, for it to work with networking, I need to make it a network object. It's going to be pretty easy. And add a network transform to it. I'm sure it's going to work. It's going to compile. That's a really great thing. Okay, right there. And let's add network object. Let's go. And with this network object, let's add a network transform. And I already know that I'm kind of fucked because uh, for the client, it's going to be an issue because the client can't spawn network. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's try that. Synchronize. Do I need to? Yeah, I need to synchronize everything. At least for now. And now I override this, and I'm going to have to add to my VFX network data this one. Oh shit. Nah. This thing. And now it should be able to spawn the VFX. So let's try in solo already to spawn it, then we'll improve the mechanics and everything, but first I need the VFX to spawn. Then I'll add some, improve the VFX and stuff, but that's still placeholder. And I think I should restart Unity at some point, because like spare souls. Yeah, okay. So no VFX for now, that's normal. Yeah, you see, it's not working at all. It's garbage, but I mean, that's not the point. The point is it's spawning, right? And the effect is different. Okay, I just want to take a look at this effect actually. Why are you going this way? Bro. Yeah, okay, I made a mistake already. So slash VFX, forgot to sub this. So okay, that's the first thing. The second thing um, is it going the right way? Local is forward. Okay. Um, mm, now, I am going to need to do major. That's always like I wanna need a system that's spawning projectiles which is not related to the player. Oh, that's a bloody mess. How the fuck are you already spawned? Am I doing something dumb? I see. Also, why? So I got my main slash. Oh, I got the slash VFX, which, yeah, okay. And okay, why the main thing is staying and the rest is moving? Like, what's that? Dark. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. So, new idea, cause tried something. The domager has to be the network object, not the slash, basically. So let's remove that. Let's remove this. Let's remove that again. Like that. I actually don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And if you're behind your computer laughing, that's great. Release. Damager. Despawn? I just want it to work, and then I make it. And then I optimize, but you know. Mao, man, it just blocked your message automatically. I can't. Uh, Shit. How do I unblock this message? I just wanted to show on the. I could ban you. Uh, so I didn't manage to show your message, but now you're moderator, so so I don't know the fact. Okay. Okay. Well, and if you don't like my background, just draw me one. um, okay, so that changes everything once again. Um, and then there's the audio, but you know. So network transform appears after move projectile, because the update it's called one by one, so I'm sure that it always moves. Right. Mhm. So this is okay. I'm going to do this. Okay. Data VFX, and let's change the actual VFX for slash VFX, because otherwise it's not going to spawn. And like we're going to see if this works a bit better. It will still going to be wacky as hell, but at least. Yes, so yeah, it's still random, not aligning and everything, but you know, okay, and the attack system bugged out. Damager line 50. The Unity Capsule Glider has been destroyed, but you're still trying to access it. Um, what? Line 50. Okay. Sometime the callback could be still cold because it was scheduled, but that's, I think, garbage. Now I want to try it in multiplayer, see if it spawns, and then we'll see. Let's retry solo once. Yeah, it corresponds to... Oh, yeah, right. Compiling. I start to understand why multiplayer shooters don't use the pre-calculate with line tracers and stuff like that. It's map because it avoids this specific difficulty. So Okay. It spawns. It despawns. And my frame rate is suffering. Perfect! Let's go. That's... Okay, so... Let's save. Kill Unity. Restart it. And... then keep going. I'm pretty sure that... I don't know how I want to design this spell. But... I'm going to add a feature for the attack system to tell the direction and the speed. I think the speed and the... yeah, okay. So I think it's going to be random for now in all direction and hitting the first enemy, and that's the spell. And maybe later on I add some upgrades, like it's going to shoot in the direction you're looking with character, but for now the direction doesn't matter, cause yeah. And yeah. We were at 10 gigs of RAM, by the way. That's what I call memory leak. So now let's go into the friend slop. Play manager. Maybe just tag manager. And you see I get the forward and I'm spawning the thingy to look in the direction I chose, basically. So target pose minus parent transform dot position, and I should do forward dot y equals 0, so it doesn't go up in the sky, basically. And now it goes in the right direction. The only thing I have left to do is to do damager dot set speed. Don't even need to do that. Base get damager in it. I'm just going to add space serialize field and well, there's none, but I've got that, and it's going to be called move projectile, and move projectile is going to be set speed, and ability data dot speed dot base F. It's great. Oh shit, I forgot to just... And it's those two thingies are not going to work with the networking. I'll wanna have to make an APC, but for now I just want to test that out, you know, private float speed. I just want the main thing to work in solo and then look in multiplayer. I mean, if it works, it will already be an achievement. Because as I'm saying all along, I've got no clue of what I'm doing. So I got a clue, but yeah. Yeah, FPS are bad. Even when nothing is happening. Yeah. Yeah. And oh yeah, because I forgot to. Um. Yeah, I'm going back again. Trying to invoke the cat. Okay. Almost, almost. And it's not working, but oh yeah, okay. The collider is quite messy, but and yeah, collider issue basically. Which is so weird. Oh yeah. Show me. I'm stupid. So it's green because it's owned by Please Zero and it's going to be a bloody mess, and honestly it's going to save a lot of time. You see? Hmm. It insists on messing with me. So what if I bought... Yeah, you see. Fuck. Okay. Let's go on level 1. This one. What if I go... like that, and you see it's going to be global, local, and Z is this way, like it should be. If I go like that and I just rotate everything, you see it's just messing up with me, not rotating at all, and that's fuck. Let's go on the next one. Because I'm stupid. Yeah, that's because I'm stupid, basically. Do I need more explanation to tell you that I'm stupid? by the way. I think it should be a third variant. Light. And this one should be transparent and multiply. Yeah, something like that. It looks better. A bit. Not great, but um, um, render alignment local, facing, nah, local, and so let's go with something like that and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, VFX takes time. Mm. Yeah. Okay. It's better. Now it's all about this little thing. Um, okay. And now it should be okay. Really? Wow. Something happened. Uh, what the fuck? Man, it's like zero, zero, zero life. I mean, what the fuck? So it just take your engine and fuck it, put it away and say, okay, it's mine now. Go do it out. It's my place. That's crazy. It scares me a bit as well. So yeah, random directions. Nah. I'm just guessing. It's messing with my head right now. Um, so X, and let's make it bigger, like 0.5. So it touches. But I mean, zero respect. Uh, and so you know who it is. You can. Did you take his motto and just put it somewhere else? And No, not yet. You should put rat traps on your motor. So when he tries to pull it away again, there's just some rat traps on it, and you just say, "Yeah, it's a rat, man." You can't. I mean, that's an idea like that, but it's revenge. Talking about revenge. Hey, is it working or not? Okay, so now we need the main VFX to shut down. So space, and that's where I'm quite worried. Okay, private game object main VFX, and I'm just going to say set active true, and here I'm just going to say false. Again, it's going to work in solo, not in multiplayer. Man. And yeah, so you're going to send him the invoice for for the money you paid the technician. Oh wait, let's go to something, right? The data abilities slash lock VFX slash prefabs hit slash, and let's add it to the hit VFX. And now let's open that and add a network object to it. And we need one more script. It's going to be utils utils. Yeah, no, let's not do. Let's think about that later. If it's not in the network prefab list, it doesn't spawn. Because you can only spawn prefabs that are in the network prefab list. Don't ask me, I don't know. Yeah. Of course I didn't. but I think I know how I'm going to handle that with multiplayer, but it's going to be a bit nightmarish. Yeah, I'm not destroying it, but for now, you know. Okay, great stuff. Nah, it's random. It's like I was thinking about adding upgrades for this spell, which would be like now you can spawn it in the main direction of the player, or increase the spawn rate, or in a cone, or maybe now there are three that spawn at the same time, so it covers three directions, always the same. Maybe something like that. Right now it's random, and when I add the upgrades, those will be the upgrades. Precision of gameplay and damages basically. And maybe the size of the spell as well. It's going to be way smaller to start off with the game, and just changing the size. I think those parameters I can really play with and have fun without taking too much time. And by the way, we had 56 hours left. But yeah, so now I just want to think of a way to delete this thing. But what I'm just going to do is, since this thing is handled, and I'm just going to schedule in so private async void destroy it, and I need a game object. I need a network object, and go. And I'm just going to do await, awaitable, not next frame. Wait for seconds, and yeah, I mean, you they saying something, and oh, okay, okay. But main dot start lifetime, and I'm just going to do this, okay, and go .despawn. Despawn. And why I know, okay. Are you happy now? Okay. Destroy it and go. And now it's going to despawn and destroy at the same time. The despawn destroys a part if you put false in it, so it doesn't destroy, but it destroys by default your game object. Don't make the mistake, kids. Almost finished with the solo integration. Yeah, fuck it. And then it's the multiplayer integration, and I'm really scared about it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work out of the box. Those are all errors that are related to the Unity editor. Fantastic. So let's clear that. Let's go. Yay. I got so many. Yeah, the game is going to be pretty frustrating at the beginning, but you know, this is the frustration, and it's not responding. This is the frustration of you improving and getting more more power by improving your spells. So each update, I'll make one more spell and one more enemies, and sometime it doesn't hit because I guess if I go in the scene, not this view, this scene view, it's way higher than the minion. So okay, easy to fix, by the way. Like that. F, and we'll go for radius 1.5, and yay. Nothing is going to be spared. Everything is going to be destroyed. Okay, great. Well, multiplayer. Fuck. Sorry, just it crashed kind of. I wanna have to restart Unity. Multiplayer tool. Add to scene. Stat monitor. Network simulator. Nah, network profiler. Network debug view. All good things, right? But not interested with those. Multiplayer play mode? Yeah, let's go. So okay. And we start. I make the dance. I don't know if you saw. You are now a moderator of the channel with your account. But anyway, you're going to stream pretty soon, so. Yeah, I thought you moderator. A bit like 50 minutes ago. So you've got one. It's a little sword. At least in my chat it is. Don't know. But you are. Maybe you have to. You know, noob streamer here, so I don't know the fuck how it works. If it works, I give you a build and we play now. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to work anyway. So, okay, let's move this one to start. UI needs a massive overhaul, but we want to have main mechanics finished. Okay, so player 2 sees things. What's that? What the fuck? So just change a bit the layout so I can access the scene view and inspect. What the fuck is this? Okay, canvas, slime, body. If I add this one, nah. What the hell is this message? Okay, so information label, but was like, why? What the fuck? Okay. You know what? This is fine. But so yeah, it's appearing. At some point it's going to touch. It touched, and I saw all the and it was a critical, because critical is handled as well. So, oh, okay. Some of the labels are not spawning with the right. You see, there's a bunch of errors. The critical, yeah, but some criticals do lower damages than base damage attacks because of how the system is made. So yeah. Okay. So let's try to fix this issue of the label spawning, and let's get back to integrating. Oh fuck. Spawn label information line 72. Spawn label information line what? 72. So right there. So if my damage level is null, okay, if my info data is null, then I'm fucked. So sometime, because this can't be null, but this can. How? Just how? Because like it's called by an NPC, so it's in local data, and when I DQ, sometime I DQ something null, I guess. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I get. Info data dot release. Pulled info dot release. Nah. Information data pool dot release, and let's go just do that. Info data dot if info data equals null. Continue. Okay. Okay, now why one of the player don't actually know when the game starts, when the wave starts. I've got this spawner binder. If wave started, and I guess that wave started is related to this bool, and this bool is not networked. Fuck. Sorry. So it's going to be new. Yeah, but of type bool dot value and where is this one set it up? Yeah, okay, so that networks the variable, and now my wave number is here. And I guess hopefully it's going to work, but the spawning is not going to, the spawning of the projectile is not going to work definitely, because normally, but maybe I understood, maybe my understanding of the framework is pathetic, so maybe I don't get it, but normally, well, if the system work, we just have to handle the death of the player, which is not handled at all for now, and I guess the player will, if the player dies, he'll respawn at the village when the waves finishes. Um, like you've got to finish the wave to respawn, for your teammates to respawn. So if you die, well, yeah, fuck. And after I want to add gears and stuff, like you can buy a totem to respawn when you die, or maybe some like passive abilities like that. But I mean, we are speedrunning an early access, so okay, let's join that, and let's do this. Okay, get ready and go. I wanna move my client first. Because right now I'm cheating a bit, the abilities are really super duper strong, the enemies are super duper weak. And 100% there's an error. Oh! No! It actually plays, but only the server can spawn a network object. Um, and I don't want this feature. So, let's go on internet. Spawn a network object with client Unity. When something doesn't work, it probably will. Yes, we will have to make a server APC to do the spawning. Nah. That's an old. That's the previous version, by the way. Okay. Okay. Nah, I know how to do that. Spawning. I guess there is actually no way if I want to stay in a server client framework, because I know if I do distributed authority I can, but I don't want. That means changing a lot of things, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's make it so the client can actually doesn't arrange me well. I'll do that, I guess. Um, Okay. Okay, so I guess we're going to do that this way. So, private spawn projectile RPC void. It's going to take the ability data is going to now be QID SO scriptable object. This is great because it's going to have some QID. When I'm instantiating this, I'm just going to say I'm also going to tell because wait wait yeah. So this is never initialized if I'm not owner anyway, so I don't need that. But the script still exists, and that's what I need. Okay. Private void spawn VFX RPC and send to it's an RPC sent to client and host. And basically what's going to happen is going to spawn the VFX. So first thing first, I'm going to need a string, which is going to be the ability GUID. If is owner, that's the main. Oh, it will have to be a network behavior. Well, it's owner if it's in it. So if attribute manager, well, let's do something a bit smarter. Private bool is owner. Attribute manager not equal to null. Basically, it's called doing self-documentate code. For now, since there's only one equipped ability, we'll do equipped ability dot set the major Yeah, if it's owner, and otherwise, we'll just. Hmm. Oh, I actually perfectly know. If it's owner, if it's not owner, so I'm spawning it in local, basically. And if I'm the server, I'm just going to do the spawn. Uh, Send to server. Okay. And if his owner, uh, that's odd. Uh, that's odd. Mm, basically, yeah. So since the speed, the direction, everything is defined, I don't need the VFX to be actually synchronized. Or at least I need to be able to despawn it. You know what? I know, I know, I know, I know. I yeah, yeah. I think I got it. Yeah. So going to use a feature, and it's going to be resolved. So I also need client ID. I also need vector3 spawn point. I also need um, I guess let's go. Well, vector3 look rot, and it's going to be cleaner this way. And I know it's not that clean. I don't like to code like that, but rather than making an event, and it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not going to explode if I do that sometimes. At least when it's controlled like this. So right there, when I'm creating it here, I'm sending this. I'm adding attack manager, and I'm going to add the attack manager right there, and we're good to go. And then now that I spawned that, the no, okay, see ya, man. So now the pooling has to happen on the server side, basically, which is pretty terrible. That's going to be okay. Um, so, minion ID. Am I using int again? Oh yeah. So it knows, it's already got the information on who's shooting. So I mean, that's great. And need more sugar. No. Um, yeah. So it's just going to be calling equipability 0 for now. Let's remove all of those shits and say spawn VFX basically. And this spawn VFX is going to take all of those in account. I actually don't need this. I just need to, because it's always, yeah, wait. Yeah, actually don't need this for now. I just need the attack manager to always be in it, and if it's not owner, I need to pass more informations. Basically, I need to pass. Don't need to pass that much actually. So now I'm just going to spawn the VFX spawn point. Look shots. It's going to what the okay. I need that as well. Public string get ID. Okay. So first we're going to look into the equip equipped abilities. Equipped abilities dot for each equipped abilities. Um, player ability. Ability equals null. Okay, I don't care about that. And this method should be on the player side. And let's go like that. And I mean, should not even give those shit. I'm just going to give vector 3 minion pose, and that's already great. And so the spawn is just going to be spawn VFX. It's just going to be the tick, basically. So when I tick, I just call parent attack manager, the spawn VFX of VC, and I just give it public for now with refactor. I guess I prefer to do that this way, because otherwise it will be an event, a different event for each slash. And rather than doing, we don't do that, and we just do that here. By the way, damager pool get. And so if stop trying to predict what I want to write, please. Then and break. Yeah, let's go. Then I'll just do this. Basically, I just do this, but I need and this is going to be null. Okay. Okay, and slash ability and base attribute manager, and then I'm doing the update abilities. Okay, what I need at the moment is going to be yeah, I don't want this transform. Null. And spawn VFX, spawn points, and vector 3 minion forward. Let's just copy paste those. And selected ability dot spawn VFX, and now it's the server that's spawning the stuff, and what we need to change is actually on the on tick. We're going to add transform.forward. This is a nightmare, guys. Okay, great. What happens when we tell null? It's going to fuck up some stuff. And so what we want is going to be to have some temp values. Minion pause. Minion forward. And I prefer to have that at the top because this is one of the main well, this is API basically. Okay, let's do something like that. Protected vector free minion current pose Maxion. Stupid. Minion current forwards. Again, I'm trying to stay a bit generic. And so when we're calling spawn VFX on the get back, yeah, attack manager. When we call spawn VFX, we're going to do minion current forward. Minion forward. Okay, and in the get, like in the create and everything, when I go get random position at range, I'm not going to use parent, but I'm going to use minion current pose. And this one as well. Okay, and on the one get forward minion current pose, that's great. Okay, because I'm not using that for now. So this is good, this is good, this is good. Now it's spawning in the major. Okay. It instantiates inits. And still have some issues by the way. And well, that should spawn the VFX. We've got the get, and okay, we need to pass something else. Along minion ID. So that's client ID actually. Client ID. Because okay, and actually there it's going to be the client ID. um, self-documentation, you know. And I'm just going to add the Hulong right there. Okay, and let's adjust that Hulong client ID, and let's get back. No, I'm not struggling, that's a lie. That's a lie. Okay, that's great. Think I'm going to have to read the doc on some stuff, but yeah. Do I have something like, don't know. Whoops. I got this network entity ID. So because got so many things to change, and I'm going to do it this way. I got to change the way. Too many things are happening right now, so I guess that the pool is a great addition. Oh. Um. The attack manager has to become a network behavior. I'm pissed about that, but okay. Okay, so now it's spawning on the server and it's going to spawn and it's going to have zeros everywhere in this init basically, because it's doing create the major, it's the result of the pool. So I need some well, yeah, too many nulls. For now, since I have only one ability and everyone is going to have the same, I can stay with this ability data and do things. And so Okay. Um, huh. Because then, anyway, if it's vampirism and stuff, it goes on the server, asks for stuff and interacts with. So maybe, just maybe, it would could be interesting to you know what? Let's go crazy. Um, and let's just I mean, who cares actually? So like that, and going to add many more things. So all of those are going to be called in the spawn RPC. So let's go. Sometime I think too complicated, but when it's actually pretty simple. It's already been calculated by the client, and and this system is going to be a mess with 4 player. But yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. Okay. This is intense. And then we're just going to have to you know, pass all of those infos. Like damage, secondary damage. Well, sorry about that. And vampiric. And now okay. If I go base. Okay, it didn't. Okay, it doesn't want, but so this is the one. Let's go public and actually and 55 hours left. I'm stopping in half an hour or something like that for today. I really would like this to work. And Okay, and now let's just do damage equals damage, and this should go above that. This is a way. And now when I'm doing this, it goes all the way and works basically. So we're going to it's fine for development, but it'll have to be optimized. But I just want something that works for now. Okay, where? Telling me there's a mistake. Where? Everything is working, man. Line 102. Override spawn VFX. I guess this is the one. Okay. Now, we're going to try to exploit a simple feature to use a simple feature of the network manager, which is, and I think it's not going to work on the first try, but this. Basically, I can I don't understand how it works. Next up, documentation. Networking concept, no, spawning the spawning, and object spawning, and I guess it's in override. Good thing that I read it like 3 times over network prefab. Override? Ride? Oh yeah, override. Take into override into consideration. Sometimes you might want to use a different prefab instance on the authority compared to the other clients. You should take this into consideration when dynamically spawning a network prefab. If you're running as a host, you want the override to spawn since a host is both a server and a client. However, if you also want to have the ability to run as a dedicated server, you might want to spawn the source network prefab. Okay, these options provide you with the overall view of getting the network prefab override, instantiating it, and then spawning it. So, get the override by prefab. Okay, I don't understand. Sorry, but I actually don't. So, let's go with that. It's not a problem. I hope so. And I'm too lazy to try, you know. 55 hours left. Here, we spawn it, we own it to clients, get ownership to client, which actually makes not really a lot of sense, but it's going to be good for the graph to see different thingies. And yeah, I think that an optimization that can be done there is not spawning with ownership or anything. It's just calling a RPC, telling the client, okay, now you can spawn your thing as a game object, and now you can like make something that's not spawn in this spawn, but that's actually spawn in this spawn. But I don't want to remake the framework basically. Okay, I have a few things to see after. So I'm guessing should not spawn it with ownership. I should just spawn and in my domager, which is a network game object, everything, I should, if not is owner, return. I could do something else where I want to see if it works, and we'll see after all of that if it's actually working. So first we try that in local and then we try it in multiplayer. Okay, at least it's spawning. Is it dealing damages? Yeah, it's dealing damages. So this is already some kind of good news. Okay, I'll have text wiggle or something. Now, let's try with 2 players. And I'm not sure about, since I'm sending a lot of data from the player and I'm setting those data and everything. I think I would love to have something like once it spawn. Well, no, it will do 3 transactions. Actually, would be worst for the network because I was thinking maybe calling from the client, calling for the client. Okay, I call the server. The server says, "Well, yeah, I'm spawning something, but you have to initiate." When it spawns on the client, it says, "Okay, where is my attack manager? Okay, it's there. Now I do that, and now I'm gonna and yeah." Since everything is calculated in the end, since it's always going through the server, I think it's okay. Didn't work for some reason. Let's restart. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Forgot to do so many things today. I'm really focused on this. Yay. Okay. Join. Give me the code. I'm joining. This part shouldn't crash now. At this point, this should always work, kinda. Uh, mhm. At least it's synced. But I got a null ref somewhere. And it's about playability. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. So I guess should put that right there. And if attributes no need to have two checks. Okay. So yeah, and yeah. I mean, even if it's not that complicated making stuff with the Unity networking, it's still way harder. Like my projectile system took me. If I didn't had to think about multiplayer and stuff, I would have finished what I'm actually doing in 20 minutes. Well, I don't know networking and stuff, but it's been 2 hours. Man. So I think if I knew what I was doing directly from the beginning, when I created the system, the ability system and everything, maybe it would have been faster, but like I think it would have still be way longer than I get in solo, but I need to learn multiplayer anyway. Really think the future of gaming is, well, in some great and expensive solo experience and some little smaller scale game you can play with your friends and enjoy. Um, for one game night, sometimes, not always. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. And let's go. So it's synced. Now what I want to see is do well, it seems I'm not gaining gold, but for the rest it's okay. Okay, I just want to check. But this little thing is, you know, something that happens when you don't know how to program games. Uh, okay, and since it's running on the clients, many things that I thought I had to handle that I have not to handle, so I'm gaining time, and I just want to fix this little thing where I'm not gaining money And why am I not getting money? This is an actual mystery. Um, and loot. Who's calling it? So it's called from the Alpha system, and basically I'm not setting this bull right. So uh, the idea is right because I got the right Alpha system. So um, when I'm killing the minion, I'm actually not, which is weird. Should be called. I think it's in my attack manager. I'm not doing something right. Like when I'm spawning it right there, in the get, I guess, in it, and tag damage is minion ID, and yeah, I think I'm not setting it right. Am I forgetting something? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Minion ID equals client ID, and that's kind of duplicated. But now it should work better. That's the last try, and then this is the end of the stream, even if it's not working. And I guess if it's not working right now, we'll finish this feature next time. So on Friday, because tomorrow I'm not streaming in the end. Tomorrow for those watching on YouTube. Yeah, starting to get tired a bit. Yeah, and I cheated. This morning I did 1 hour doing the VFX that I didn't count it in the challenge. Maybe I should, but I wanted to do some kind of a course, and in the end it was just me struggling. But that's the theme of this channel. For now, soon some other people will stream, and will be multiple strugglers. Oh, I think I know what's happening. It's this text is the one of when I'm gaining money. Like C. So yeah, but as I said, this was the last test, and yeah, this was the last test. So we'll see next time what the fuck is happening. And yeah, I crushed everything basically. Opening and this one is working. My frame rate is kind of in the abyss, but I mean, that's crazy how none of those are just I completely forget to. That's okay. Okay, so 2 bugs to report. Clients not gaining money, and VFX not not hiding after not setting false. Okay, right there. So this one and this one. Okay, so that's our next session, and I think we'll manage to do that, and the color selection screen and the door opening on Friday, which means next week we've got to do all of those. That's going to be crazy. Okay, thanks a lot for following the stream, for those who were there and those who came and those who are going to see it on YouTube. And